Yeah, this Omoagbametala. I hope you're enjoying your day. You see, there are some things in this life that we value. We value so much. Things that we really cherish. Things that we kind of hold on to. Whether we call it just bear with me. Just hold on. Right. There are some things we value in this world, which are kind of very central to our life, to the way we carry ourselves, to what we do, to the way we interact with other human beings, whether it's family members or a distant relative or distant friend. This value relates to this area on a different level. For example, you might treat your family member differently in the way you're going to treat somebody that you call an outsider, right? And somebody you call an insider, or somebody that you call a stranger, somebody that is strange to you. So regardless of how you deal with this, there's always value that each and every one of us kind of cherish, and each and every one of us kind of hold on to. I have my own values, There are some things that I really hold very dear to my heart, and I won't kind of compromise, that shapes the way I like things to be in my life and the life of people that I cherish, the life of people I proclaim love to, right? So, and this thing shapes our truths, shapes our opinion. Our values shapes our truth and opinion. Every aspect of truth, every aspect of opinion, it could be some kind of the summation of universal truth, Opinion is important to people because it kind of rests on their value system, including myself. So, for example, I would like a woman to carry herself the way to carry herself in a very respectful way. The type of clothing a woman puts on, all those things are very very important. The way I deal with people, right? The way I deal with people. All those things are very important. The way a woman carries herself, the kind of clothing she puts on, the kind of knowledge she shares around me, the kind of information she shares around me. Why all knowledge is very important. There's some knowledge that kind of excites me more than others. There's some information that excites me more than others based on the way I vibrate, because it's about vibration, it's about the frequency, it's about resonation, how you resonate with things, that will make you switch off from one information to the next one based on how you feeling, which now is about, resonant frequency, the vibration, they determines how you receive or reject an information, right? So, and that's kind of relates to value systems, Some are very, very stable, like rigid, and and some are just like very mutable, which means they can change. Maybe they can change. So because as we grow in life, things about us can change. Things about us can change. Like thanks to Grace, Malcolm X, my brother Malcolm Olawale X, says, I think if you don't stand for something, or if you don't believe in something, that you fall for anything. So each and every one of us needs to have a value system. I think we were born with some value system, and when we go here, we've been trained some value system as well. Some of them kind of corroborates what we see as something that's being right. Some of them doesn't fit into it at all. That's why I say, as people grow in life, but the value system can change. But there are some commonsensical value system that has to be based on the way nature operates. Take for example, the way nature operates, like a pregnant woman, like a woman that's pregnant, or the one that's desired to have to get pregnant, to have children. Nature operates in the sense that she's been provided with two mammary glands, to feed the child when the child is there. So those are rigid value system that's been there for thousands of years, if you like. And women still being born with those two things. When they reach maturity, then the mammary glands now is fully developed that they can, and when they decide to have children, then they can use the milk supply from the breast to feed their children. So that hasn't changed. And that's just one of the examples, just to clarify what I mean by the values that change and the one that's still there. It's never changed. Although you can say you can choose not to breastfeed, but that doesn't mean the breast is not primarily designed to feed the young. Even if you decide not to breastfeed your children, that still does not change the way natural law works. Just because of your decision, that won't change the way natural. That doesn't mean just because you decide that, or you influence other women not to kind of breastfeed their children, that doesn't mean women won't be born with they won't grow breast, or they won't develop, their mammary gland won't develop when the time comes, you see. So that's one of the value system that actually stays like that we know, which actually forms some essence of our common sense, That's why I use the word commonsensical value system, So, So value system is very important. But as we grow in life, as we continue to experience life and being schooled by this great, being cultured and being trained, being educated by this great planet, then we continue to grow. So things can change, but there's some things that remain like that, and that applies to human being as well. Applies to human being. Things do change, and some people stay like that, So it's good to be principled. It's good to have principle. It's very important to have principle, to be able to draw a line that this is what I can accept, this is what I can negotiate, this is how far I can go. When it comes to dealing with human beings, you need to have a line. You need to have a line where you could draw a line that I say I can't go for that, and this is what I can afford to do, this is what I couldn't do, this is what I cannot afford to do. You know, I can live with that. No, I can't live with that. All these things, you know. So value system is very important. It's our worth. It makes us worthy as well. Our value system can create the best job for us. Yeah, our value system can create the best job for us. Or they can create the worst job. Our value system can create on the monetary level, the highest paid job or the lowest paid job, based on what you can take or based on what you can't take, you know. But I just use that monetary level for example, you know. For example, well, the example was much more deeper than that, you know, just to drive, just to make a point, you know, to make sense of the point I'm trying to make here. So, yeah, so value system is very important, you know. I've got mine, you know, and it's one that I stick to, that I don't mess around with. Yeah, don't mess around with it at all. Yeah, and there's one I can what's the word, maneuver to get things done. So it's good to be flexible, at the same time know who you are, know where to stand, and sometimes you just have to stand your ground. Yeah, and sometimes you could move to accommodate something else. You know, that's the beauty of being that's the beauty of humanity, you know, where humans have been given different qualities to be able to deal with life situations, you know. But in the midst of all this, your value system is important. Your history is important. Your culture is important. Your way of living is very important. When you know about all these things, then you know what your value system is. You will know what to do with it. You will know what not to do with it. You will know what to take, what to accept, or what to reject. You will know how to communicate better. You will know how to respect yourself, thereby respecting other people. You will know how to save people for what they are until they start behaving like some irresponsible people, if you like, you know. Value system gives you gives you the ability to do all these things, you know. So know what your value system is, man, and cultivate the habits of keeping it fresh, keeping it active, and to be part of your foundation in order to smooth our life journey on this great planet. And this planet is beautiful, man. You know, we haven't been everywhere, you know. This planet is beautiful. Yeah, we should honor it, and like the Yoruba always do. You know, like I can give you an example. So like when I come to this forest now, I have to give some kind of I have to make some acknowledgement. Yeah, so when I see the tree, I acknowledge them. Just like when you see other people, you acknowledge them. You see the tree, you acknowledge them. All those things that you could see with your physical eye, you acknowledge them. Yeah, you acknowledge them. So it's very important, and that's how it makes the beauty of this planet. Acknowledgement, reference. You see them as part of you. Every aspect has part of your characters. You know, it's a beautiful planet. We shouldn't be messing around with this planet, man. It's a beautiful planet. There are so much in this world to go around. People, stop being greedy. So much to go around. If there's true love on this planet, it will reflect in the way everybody treats other people, you know. So know your value system. Let your value system strive towards to use your value system to do better things, you know. I'm gonna make some Yoruba video based on how you show you how to honor yourself, how to honor the ancestors around you, the one inside you, you know, how to honor the ile, you know, the heart, the soil, all these things. I'm gonna make a Yoruba video based on what I've been taught when I was younger, you know, the kind of information that was passed on to me by my grandmother, my uncles, you know, my paternal uncles and my maternal uncles as well, the aunties, you know. So the way they honor the land, the way they acknowledge the soil. So I'm gonna make a quick video on that, just to show you, you know. But it's not something difficult at all. I bet you do it all the time, but maybe we just forgetting about it, or we're being kind of disengaged. So we need to start re-engaging with the land, with the soil. We need to start remembering our connection to the soil, to the land, to the earth, you know. In order for us to find the inner peace, we need to start remember how we can honor the orishas, which includes the plants, the ewe, the herbs, the one that can help us to find our internal peace, the one that can help us to get into the Imhotep stage, I am Hotep, you know, the one that can lead us to the Imhotep way, the Peter Hotep, you know, the one that can lead us to the Orunmila way as well. So I'm gonna do a video on that. I might do it in Yoruba and English as well, you know, because my channel is about doing videos in Yoruba and English. My business is based on that as well, you know. For all of you that want a more high frequency Yoruba translation for your English work, whether in films or documentaries or projects that involve having a deep second language, preferably Yoruba, then just reach me. You know, you can always reach me on Omoagbametala. That's EWEDUDU at EWEDUDUMETALA EWEDUDUMETALA at hotmail.com. You know, ewedudumetala at hotmail.com. I'm gonna leave the information on this video anyway. So if you have interest in having second language for your projects that involves Yoruba language on a higher level, don't hesitate to reach me. You know, so Omoagbametala. Ashe.